Hello and welcome. Today I will be talking about Batman Beyond and who I'd like to see be casted if this movie was to actually ever be made one day. Batman Beyond was an animated TV show that ran for 3 seasons between 1999 to 2001. And just like all of you, the big question that's always been asked for many, many years: why haven't we had a live action Batman Beyond movie yet? I mean, we had an animated movie, which was Return of the Joker, which was fantastic by the way, but that was many years ago. And since then, Batman Beyond's made a successful comeback in the comics, which started 7 years ago, but we've yet to see Batman Beyond on the big screen. Like all of you, it's long overdue, and it's got to happen. So let's get to it. Here are my choices for who I'd like to see be casted. Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. What can you say? The man's a legend. He was Batman in the first 2 Batman movies between 89 to 92. And just like all of you, who wouldn't want to see Keaton as an elderly Bruce Wayne? I mean, he's Batman for God's sake. And I think there's unfinished business there between Keaton and the Bruce Wayne Batman character. And I think Michael Keaton would really do well in the mentor type of role of Bruce Wayne. Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Terry McGinnis. After watching his performance in Dark Knight Rises, Joseph was really, really good in that, and I think he'd be really good as Terry McGinnis. I mean, we never actually got to see him don a suit in Dark Knight Rises, so I think this would be a great break for him, and I think he deserves it, and I think the chemistry between him and Keaton on screen would be really, really good. Helen Mirren as Commissioner Barbara Gordon. What can you say? She's a legendary actress and still going very strong to this day. I mean, how many ladies can still kick ass at her age? Watch Red with Bruce Willis. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think Mirren would be really good in playing that sort of no-nonsense, badass type of cop. And I think the chemistry between Levitt, Keaton and Mirren could make for some great scenes in the movie. Brenda Song as Dana Tan. Yeah, I know what you're all thinking. Why? Not the Disney girl. Come on. That was then, this is now. And I've watched some of Brenda Song's recent stuff, and she's matured as an actress, and she's very attractive, and she can act. She can be funny, she can be serious, all at the same time. And I think she would match up very well with Levitt on screen, and I personally would love to see that and see how they'll bounce off one another. Christina Milan as Max Gibson. You know, I think she'd be really good as playing the tomboy / best friend's sidekick type of character. She's feisty, she's sexy, and I think her and Levitt would make for a great fun pairing on screen, and I'd like to see how they'll bounce off one another, as well as seeing her with Brenda Song. Bryan Cranston as Warren McGinnis. You know, if you look very closely, he kind of does resemble Warren McGinnis a little bit. And I think Bryan Cranston would be awesome playing Terry McGinnis' father. I mean, if you watch him in Breaking Bad, he was just amazing. And I think Bryan Cranston could really excel in playing this type of role. And I think him and Levitt could have a great scene together as father and son. So I say give him a shot. Michelle Fairley as Mary McGinnis. You know, when I was watching her in Game of Thrones, I think she could really bring a nice, warm, motherly feel to Mary McGinnis, and I think she'd be really, really good in this type of movie. I think she'd be perfect. Now, on to the villains. Pierce Brosnan as Derek Powers Blight. Pierce Brosnan still looks great for his age. Anyone who knows him, he was James Bond, 007, and I think Pierce Brosnan could bring a certain type of sophistication, suave, classy sort of feel to Derek Powers, as well as I think he could really switch it up as Blight, so I'd say give him a shot. Summer Glau as Ink. I've been a fan of Summer's work for many years, and I think she would be really, really good as Ink. She could bring that mysterious allure to the character. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch her in Sarah Connor, Terminator Chronicles, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I really love to see that. I think she'd be really good at it. Tom Cavanagh as Spellbinder, Dr. Ira Billings. Currently, Tom Cavanagh is playing Harrison Wells in the Flash TV show. When I first saw him, I thought, he would make an excellent Spellbinder. He's got such a calm presence to him, which is what Spellbinder's all about. And I think Tom Cavanagh could really do an awesome job at it. And finally, William Dafoe as the Joker. You haven't watched him in Spider-Man as the Green Goblin? You know what I'm talking about. He was amazing. And I think he would be great as the Joker. Now, I'm not saying he would be the Joker in this movie, but if there was a sequel, DC should definitely cast him. He would be badass.